Singapore's move to increase wages for the social service sector next month might help retain existing talent, but some organisations say this still might not attract fresh manpower. And that says stereotypes still exist, that the industry is not a good one for long-term employment. Clara Lee with more.
From sing-along sessions to craft lessons, such hands-on activities are popular among these dementia patients, but they might be hard to scale up for now. Over the past year, 6 in 10 staff who left Dementia Singapore were such frontliners. The turnover rate at this non-profit organisation has inched up slightly, rising from 14% in 2021 to 16% last year. It says this could largely be due to the rising cost of living, which may have driven some employees to look towards better paying sectors. Former employees have gone on to work in banks and finance firms, and it's been difficult finding people to take their place, with job applications falling 30% over the past 6 months.
Very often, the stigma is that the job could be very emotionally and physically draining, and people view that there's probably little career progression within this sector.
One of its senior staff says that's not the case.
After 13 years in the organisation, I'm still growing, both personally and professionally.
She adds a misconception persists that the sector is all about charity work.
It helps that increasingly there is a lot of talk of professionalism in the sector, and I really appreciate that because I've really come across partners and colleagues and staff who are very committed and innovative in the work that we do, because we're actually tasked to do a lot of impactful work with limited resources.
This community manager says clear career pathways would attract other young people like him. What he's learned over the last 2 years has given him a stronger sense of purpose.
There have been almost multiple opportunities to actively contribute to sector-level conversations and deal with leaders from like the 3P space, so your people, private and public spaces, which I think I might otherwise have not been able to do without joining MVPC.
His employer is looking at other ways to attract and retain talent. That includes flexible work arrangements and additional paid leave for loyal employees. Since starting these last year, it says attrition rates have been low.
We try to create an engaging and meaningful work experience for our employees to allow them to focus on why they love their job at MVPC.
After all, a sector that aims to help people must also take care of its workers.